Good morning in Kranjska Gora in Slovenia. We arrived here late last night, and the first memory of the trip that I want to share with you is the beautiful sunrise from behind the mountains that we can see from our hotel window. This view is just beautiful. I could take so many pictures of it. Hi, so we had a little bit of a coffee problem this morning because the coffee in our hotel is undrinkable, and without coffee we still managed to reach Lake Bled, which is our first stop, and the weather is fantastic, and I'll let you have a look for yourself. Baby is sleeping, so we might just enjoy the day. Hi, it's us again. We enjoyed Lake Bled, we took some pictures, we walked around, but to be honest, if you're not into cycling around that lake or walking around the lake or doing some kind of sport, there's not so much to do there. So we simply drove west and around Lake Bled, and now we reach Lake Bohin, which is really beautiful, and we were absolutely impressed by it, even more so than with Lake Bled. You will see in a moment the panorama of Lake Bohin. And since the weather is really beautiful today, we decided we will just go on a short walk to Stara Fužina, which is 1 kilometer away. Yeah, we will show a panorama of it later. This is Stara Fužina. It's so authentic, it's unbelievable. People go about their daily businesses. They welcome tourists into their home. Everybody can find here something to eat or a room to stay, and at the same time it doesn't feel touristic at all. It all feels very down to earth, very welcoming. We are really enjoying ourselves. Good morning, everybody. It's our second day in Kranjska Gora. Last night we arrived very late, so I couldn't make a video anymore. To update you, what happened is that we were driving from Lake Bohin all the way back to Kranjska Gora, but through the Vrisic Pass. That means we kind of went around the Triglav National Park. It was a really beautiful road, but very challenging, and my main job was to entertain the baby. We would have loved to do a stop in Kobarid, but Ilinka was asleep at that point. You will see in the video. We took some shots along the way as we drove, but we didn't really make any stops anymore. This morning in Kranjska Gora was so far focused on finding the best coffee shop in town. That's especially important as the coffee at our hotel is really bad, and for new parents like us who haven't had a good night's sleep in 10 months, coffee is not a joke. So we finally did that. We found a great coffee shop, and they have delicious cakes here. I'm gonna film it for you because the name is unfortunately unpronounceable for me. But yeah, everything is delicious, and you find it on TripAdvisor, so we highly recommend you come here if you ever reach Kranjska Gora. For today we don't have any plans yet. Well, that might sound a bit funny, seeing as we always offer personalized itineraries, and Dream Book and Travel is all about planning your holiday, researching ahead. So how does that work? It's really easy. We always research ahead. We always look up and mark all the options we have in the area, everything we would like to do, places we want to visit, activities we want to do, maybe restaurants we want to try. But when we actually are at a destination, and you might have noticed that yesterday as well, we just go ahead and do whatever we are in the mood for at the moment from our list. So at the moment we are enjoying coffee and cake. Ilinka is sleeping, the weather is beautiful, and once she wakes up and once our caffeine levels are replenished, we will decide on the activities for the day. We will keep you updated, and of course we will share everything with you via video. Stay tuned. Good morning. Again, this is where we are having coffee today. As I said, baby is sleeping. Say hi.
Hello.
To ni normalno. Takele otroke en drugega v poligon odnos.
First stop for today is Radovlica, 40 kilometers from Kranjska Gora. Sinan and baby are enjoying the view. Hello. Cook.
Gidecek? Gidecek. Bıdı.
Jaz prišel lanskega na Gleš, zdaj pa v Cankarju dolgo in so prišli vsi na kolesar. Mož, žena pa dva otroka, kaj pa rekel, 10, 12.
Mijn mama is band en
This is Radovlica. They are really beautiful houses in the old town here, and a lot of them are open for entrance for free, which is what we're gonna do next. We are in the Slovenian Beekeeping Museum here in Radovlica, and I think this idea of having a museum dedicated to beekeeping and its history is rather cool. And the traditional form of folk art in the area includes these painted beehives, which are quite famous, and you can see here some examples, and I find them really beautiful. This is really a museum you should not miss if you are in the area. Good afternoon. What we did from Radovlica, we drove to Begunje, and there we left the car by the Kamen Castle, which I will show you when we get down. And we are at the moment walking up the Draga Valley on a short hike. The baby is sleeping, she loves to sleep in the nature, and we are just enjoying the quiet and the view. This is Kamen Castle. Hello! We are back at our hotel, and before dinner we are doing a quick walk by the river. It's really beautiful. There are many small waterfalls, and the weather is perfect for an evening walk. It's a wonderful morning in Kranjska Gora. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
We are here in Kranjska Gora at the local museum, which is a traditional house from the 1700s, very well preserved. And we are having a really great conversation with our guide who shows us around. We're gonna get his name for you. And if you ever come in the area, we highly recommend that you look him up and come visit. This is the barn. We've been inside the house earlier because he really knows a lot about the area and about the traditional way of life, and he's more than willing to have a chat with you and help you see Kranjska Gora from a local's perspective. We discovered the unbelievably beautiful town of Skofja Loka. I hope I pronounced that correctly. It's a well-preserved medieval town. Unfortunately, it's raining, so we can't go around the way we would like to. But have a look how beautiful this all is. It's on the river. It's a fortified medieval town. It has a castle on top of the hill. And we are very, very impressed. Our third stop for today is the medieval town of Kran. It's quite rainy and cold, so it's a bit deserted, but it's really pretty. And we can only imagine how beautiful it looks when the weather is nice and everybody is outside enjoying themselves. Kran is beautiful, but a lot of old houses are not restored and the streets are absolutely deserted, which we find a bit weird even if it is raining. So, hello, it's just us here. That's me, I hope you see me. And we will end here and head back to our hotel now. We hope that in days when the weather is nice, the city also comes to life a little bit. It would be pity otherwise. So these have been our last 3 stops for the 3rd day. It's been a rainy day, it's been a cold day. We also spent some time indoors, but we tried to enjoy the area as much as possible. For now, it's off to the hotel for us, dinner, and then tomorrow morning we start on our way back to Vienna. This has been our adventure. You will read a lot about it in a comprehensive blog post in a couple of weeks. Thanks for following us, and let us know if we can personalize this itinerary according to your interests, and let us know your thoughts. I'm looking forward to hear from you. Bye! Last morning walk in Kranjska Gora. Look how beautiful this all is. I think I really use the word beautiful over and over during this holiday, but we are completely impressed by these surroundings. We are very much in love with this area, and we think we're gonna become regulars because we just cannot help wishing to spend more time here or come back again. It's like heaven.